Hi there, this is David King from Sunprint Graphics. I'm introducing you to how to do an EDDM. That's an Every Door Direct Mail. I'm going to take you through the process of how to log into the system and how to use the EDDM system, which is all part of the US Postal Service. And then I'm going to show you how to assemble an EDDM based on the mailers that you have ordered. So let's start. So here's your screen. As we go into the screen, you'll see that you log into the EDDM system, which is found at USPS.com. You'll go to the business section and choose EDDM. Next, you're going to choose the address. Now, you don't have to choose an address. You could choose a town, but typically people choose an address that they want to check the range of how many routes are in that area. So here's an area for one of our clients up in Leominster. So we put in an address of 544 North Main Street. You can see here we chose a radius of 1 mile. I'm going to change it to 2 miles because we want to go a little farther out. And then what you see is then you hit the search button. You'll see on the screen here you have all these purple lines. Each one of these is a route, meaning that that's one postal carrier does that route every single day and will drop off one EDDM at every single mailbox, regardless whether it's commercial or residential. Once you click on it, you'll see on the right-hand side it says this is the route that you've chosen. There's only one post office you're going to. There's 1,065 pieces now. We've chosen more routes, and how much it's going to cost you. It's about 19 cents per piece to drop it off. As you select more routes, you can see that the numbers count up and up and up because obviously you're adding more and more total mail pieces. So you can see the total mail pieces is 3,115, and your cost is $694 for the postage to deliver all these. Now if you want to look at it in table view shows you the actual route numbers. So it'll show you each route, and it'll show you how many residents are there and how many businesses are there. So if you want to do a mailer just to businesses, now you can't do it just to businesses, but you want to choose a route that has a lot of businesses on it, and the residents will get it also. You can then go down the list and say, wow, I really want this C110. I think I'm going to definitely choose this one here that's got 181. I'm going to choose maybe, these other ones at the bottom are really good. So 181, 113, so there's 3 of them here. You choose those routes, and then you're going to hit most of the businesses in that particular area. So you can see once you've done that, choose the routes you want, and then you're going to move over, and as you can see, I'm going around here. I'm kind of choosing them, turning them on, turning them off to try and get to the max, the number of pieces I want to send out. Once you're done, hit next step. All right. Now, at this point, I'm assuming you already set up an account with the USPS. If you didn't, you need to do that. And you can do that at this point by signing up. So then you go into the system. It's going to look at what you asked for, and it's going to process this. And once you've done that, you've now got your next step. So you've chosen 4 routes. It's going to be a total of 2,231 pieces. And we're going to choose a date in which you want those pieces to be dropped to the post office. If you drop them on a Wednesday, they get delivered on Thursday morning, and so on. They typically drop these 6 days a week. Choose your company name, choose I've read this and understand, and either pay at the post office or pay online. I like to pay online so that you don't have to deal with bringing checks or remembering credit cards. And then it brings you up the total cost on the screen. You hit the checkout key. It will take you to the next screen, which is simply asking you for the credit card number. Then you're going to get this screen. So you're going to see on the top of the screen, it tells you the details. This is just an example of one we did last couple days ago. And so it shows you that you've got 3 routes, total mail pieces, going to a certain area, a certain cost, and then you need to scroll down because you obviously can see if you make a mistake and ask for a refund. So as you scroll down, you're going to hit the Print All Forms. All right, now, as soon as you do that, up on your screen is going to come the PDF file that's created by the U.S. Postal Service. Now, it's important to pay attention here. Page 1 tells you what you paid for. There are 3 particular routes that we paid for. The first one's 550, the second one's 627, third one is 311 pieces, okay? So this is the job we're doing. And when you print these pages, you're going to print one of these. Okay. When you go to the second page, you're going to print one of that one because that's the actual form you have to sign. And you'll see that it says, this is all the stuff that the post office prints out for you. So as you scroll down, you'll see that you need to sign here. You'll print your name, and you put your phone number. That's all you have to do. The post office does the rest of it. Now you go to the next page. So this page is the one you're going to print one copy of. So you're basically printing one of the first 3 pages, because these are what you're going to take in the back room and figure out what you're going to assemble. Now these bundles come in 100 per bundle. So you're going to look at this now. So let's start off so this makes sense. So you see that H061, that's the root number. You need 550 mail pieces. So you need to print 6 pages of this right here. So I'm going to go in here and tell it I want 6 pages. I want page 4 to 4. And then I'm going to print that, and you'll scroll down, you'll see it's just going to print 6 pages of that. So you printed 1 page of 1, 2, and 3. Now we want 6 pages of 4. And then we go to page 5, which is root 001. Now remember, we go back to this sheet to figure out how many we need. So we need 627 pieces. So you need 7 of these pages printed. Okay, so we're going to go in here and say we want 7 of page 5 to 5. Scroll down to make sure we're getting the right one, which we are. So we need 7 of those printed. Okay, and you'll hit the print key. And then the last page, of course, we're only going to need really 3 of them. It says 311, but as long as the bundles are roughly 100, that's fine. They just don't want huge bundles. So you'll print 3 copies of page 6 to 6. All right, so welcome to Sunprint Graphics. So let's go see what we're going to do today. So we've got a big mailer to do. This is about 10,000 pieces. Typically you get about 1,000 in a box, so there's probably 10 boxes or so here. And let me show you what we're going to do in this process. So I printed out the forms. Okay, so this is the first of 3, the 3 you printed at the beginning. First one is just your receipt. Okay, you don't need to take that to the post office. You can just stick that in your files. The second one is the document you're going to fill in and complete. All right, which is just these 3 lines here. You're going to sign it. You're going to print your name, put your phone number. We talked about that. This is the one you want to keep out, and we're going to keep this right here so that we know exactly what we need to do. And you can see on this one we have a number. We have 4 different routes we're going to do. So the first one we're going to take on is H61, H061. So I've got 02, 75, 01, and 61. Okay, now I'm going to look back at this sheet. It says I need 550 pieces, so I need 6 of these documents. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my pen. Don't you love it when there's never a pen around? Okay, so this form, so this is H61, so we should have, by my count, 6 of these forms. So the first thing we're going to put down is the date. So the date is when we're going to send this out. So I'm going to send this out next Thursday, because I like to drop them on Thursday so people get them Friday so they pay attention over the weekend. Okay, so I'm going to change Thursday, which is the 14th. I'm going to put down 11-14. For the bundles, I'm going to do 100. And I'm going to say total number of bundles in this group. Okay, this is the root, so there's going to be 6 of them. So this is 1 of 6, and you're going to just keep going through. You're going to do the second form. It's going to be 2 of 6, same 100, 11, 14. And you're going to go all the way to the end. Now the last one, when you get to the end, which is going to be 6 of 6. Now remember, it's 550, so there's not going to be 100 pieces in this one. There's going to be 50 pieces. Okay, 11, 14. And then once you have that, I'm going to show you how you put them together. Okay, so we've got these done. I'm going to put these ones aside, all right? This is the 3 other roots. I don't want to get them confused. We'll just get those out of the way here. Those somewhere. We'll deal with those later. I like to do 1 root at a time. Okay, so I went to the post office and I grabbed a bunch of these because we do, thousands of these mailers. So get a bunch of these trays, all right? Don't get the big trays, get the small tray. Put 1 tray there, okay? Put these aside. Now, because we do so many of these, I don't order these all done in bundles of 100, which is the way I sent them to you. And I don't do it just because, well, so it saves a little bit of money, and when you do tens of thousands of these things, you just don't really want to spend as little money as possible. So you can order them unbundled if you like, and you have to count them yourself, but I have a magic bundle that's exactly 100. And so I take these out, and I stack them up. Okay, so we've assembled some bundles. Each one has 100 in it. I'm going to sign this document, print my name, and put my phone number down. This is the main document that goes with all of these 4 routes. So you have one of these for every time you place an order. So if you have 8 routes, you have one of these pieces of paper that has all the information on it, and all 8 routes will be done on the one piece of paper. So you'll pay 1 bill and do 8. Now, here are the 6 forms. Now, there are 550 pieces, but we need 6 pieces of paper. 1 piece of paper has to go with each bundle. So now we're going to insert 1 in each bundle, and we have 6 of them. So put them in the tray. Now, when you get down to the last one, of course, you need 50. So we want to have half a bundle. So put together half a bundle. We'll put the 50 in there, and then we'll put this piece of paper with this one bundle, but it's going to go with all 4 of them. So this is just one of them. I'm going to carry on and not bore you and do the next 3. And once I have all 4 of the trays done, then I will then put those in my car, take them to the post office, hand it to the postal person at the front window, and whatever day I drop them off, they'll be delivered the next morning to every one of the addresses. Thank you so much for taking time with me, your 12 minutes of your life, to learn about how the EDDM system works. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. The number and email is below, and have a fantastic day.